Eli Dodd. I am a senior game designer on Disney Lorcana. In game design, we know what characters are coming up into the next sets, so it's our job to best represent those characters in the gameplay. In Whispers in the Well, we knew we were going to introduce gargoyles, so we had to ask ourselves, what is a gargoyle? What makes them special? What makes them unique? And how can we put that into the game? And the thing we talked about and decided was that gargoyles are asleep during the day and active during the night, and we needed to represent that in the cards. And there's one gargoyle in particular, Demona, who has a very important role in the story. So we knew we wanted to give her a unique and exciting ability. Our goal was that she would be the strongest gargoyle, able to defeat all the other gargoyles.
I'm Darla. I am the trading card game managing editor for Disney Lorcana.
And I'm Chris. I am the creative text manager for Disney Lorcana, and we're a part of the larger narrative team that works on Disney Lorcana. We're responsible for the overarching story of Disney Lorcana, as well as the individual themes and stories for each set.
In addition, for each card, we come up with the version name, which is how you tell which specific glimmer of the particular character the card represents, as well as ability names for the mechanics, and if the card has flavor text, then we come up with that too.
So when I learned that we were getting gargoyles in Disney Lorcana, I was super excited. I have been a huge fan of that show ever since I was a young kid, really. I absolutely love it. So getting the chance to work with these characters has been probably the highlight of my career with this game.
And I wasn't as familiar with it, but on several people's recommendations, I went ahead and watched the show, and I completely understood what they were talking about because I'm booked.
When the game dev team came to us with this ability that stretched across all the gargoyle cards, we want to call it Stone by Day because it applies directly to the gargoyles themselves. It really was just an iconic line, Stone by Day, Warriors by Night, that comes from the intro of the show itself and ties directly into the characters narratively in terms of who they are.
I'm Edgar Pasten, and I'm the creative manager for Disney Lorcana. Whispers in the Well is unique artistically because we're exploring a previously abandoned portion of the Illuminary. We added new franchises to the set, including gargoyles, and we used more dramatic lighting and color to emphasize the atmosphere. The assigned art director on this card, Mario, is a huge Gargoyles fan, and he knew exactly what elements needed to be included. We picked an amazing artist, Leonardo Gemmichel, for this card, and it was a lot of fun because he's also a super fan.
We needed to decide what day and night would be in Lorcana. What we landed on was, while you have 3 or more cards in your hand, it would be day. During the day, gargoyles are stone, and they can't ready. But if you have 2 or less cards in your hand, it's night, and gargoyles come to life and can ready. So, the way Demona interacts with the rest of the gargoyles is through her special ability. When she's played, she exerts all opposing characters. Then, all players have to draw cards until they have 3 cards in their hand. This means it's now daytime, and opposing gargoyle characters can't ready at the start of the next turn.
That first ability on Demona, Ad Saxum Comutate, comes directly from the show itself. It's from a season 2 episode called City of Stone, where she casts a spell that turns humans into stone by night, and it's a direct contrast to the ability Stone by Day that's below on the card as well. All the spells in the show are done actually in Latin, and so we were able to find the text that is in Latin itself that basically means to turn to stone, and put that into the card and give it this kind of extra narrative reach that you wouldn't normally expect to see in a card like that.
And usually we would try to put flavor text on the card or try to bring that out. It might be a character quote or a line from one of the songs. We don't have room here, so we really want the ability names to serve that creative purpose. Ultimately, text and narrative is really what ties everything together, from the game design to the art to the story.
When we start working on these cards, we don't have the final art. So when you actually get to see it, it's absolutely amazing. They absolutely captured Demona's character perfectly, just with the pose and the Grimorum Arcanorum and everything that is Demona herself. And then you add in the background elements, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
No matter what franchise we work on, there's always a super fan in the office to rely on, and through their enthusiasm, we end up becoming super fans ourselves. And when we work together and we have that synergy, you get a card like this. And we're all incredibly proud to be part of it.